Students looking for entertainment in Lubbock may have a few less places to go. Janet Ramos reports on the changing trend in movie rental.
Parking is always an issue at Texas Tech, but soon students will have more options. Gina Martinez explores the upcoming Raider Park.
Organic foods are extremely popular for people looking for a healthy alternative. But do these foods supply real benefits, or is it just a fad? Find out in today's Weekday Update.
From the College of Mass Communications on the campus of Texas Tech University, this is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to this week's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Janet Ramos.
And I'm Tanesha Ward. The popular movie rental company Blockbuster may be giving way to its competitors as many stores close in recent months. The fate of Blockbuster is in the air. Janet Ramos has the story.
The Texas-based company of Blockbuster Inc. has been in operation for more than 20 years, but it is now finding it hard to compete with the changing market. According to the Associated Press, Blockbuster was forced to close 1,300 stores and is considering closing more locations. And last week, the company announced that they could be filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. In a filing last Tuesday, Blockbuster Inc. said the competitive industry conditions in which they operate has negatively affected their operations and cash flows, and these factors raise doubt on their ability to continue operating. They recognize one of their competitors as Redbox, a kiosk where people can rent movies for a $1 a day charge. One Lubbock resident said she prefers renting movies from a Redbox because it is less expensive.
A new movie or new release at one of those places would be like $3 or $4 versus $1 a night. And if I just keep it a night, well then it's just $1.
She said she thinks the Redbox kiosks have negatively affected Blockbuster.
They've lost a lot of business because people could just go and get right out around the corner versus driving across town and paying more money, or delivered to your mail.
Teddy Magallanes said he has not been to a Blockbuster in years and rents from a Redbox about once a week, and he thinks more kiosks like Redbox are needed.
There's always lines at them. You have to wait. There's people that get like 20 movies at a time, and you have to wait. And it's a little ridiculous sometimes, some of these people.
The filing stated that Blockbuster will be investing in new strategies such as vending kiosks, mail delivery, and digital devices to better compete with the diverse methods of entertainment distribution. Currently, 2 Blockbusters have closed in Lubbock and 2 remain in operation. For MCTV, I'm Janet Ramos.
Texas Tech Red Raiders can expect more out of the football season as construction continues on a new parking garage. Along with parking spaces, Raider Park will include retail and restaurants as well. Gina Martinez visits the site set to debut this fall.
Red Raiders will have something to look forward to this fall. A new parking garage, bar, and restaurant are set to open across from the Jones just in time for football season. Associate Vice President of the Texas Tech Alumni Association, Bill Dean, says the garage will also be tailgater friendly.
The RV parking will have full hookups and everything, so they won't have to have their own generators and things like that.
Raider Park will have 1,500 parking spaces, a sports bar, and a rooftop lounge. It'll meet the growing demands for parking for fans and for students. 4,000 students are already on a waiting list for covered parking. Dean hopes the garage will alleviate some of the parking problems on campus.
We feel like this will be a big advantage to students once the new BA building is constructed, because it'll be fairly close at hand.
Tech student Gabriel Gonzalez says he is looking forward to using Raider Park because he won't have to worry about getting any more parking tickets versus the 7 he has gotten so far this year.
It's going to be probably more convenient to purchase a parking permit at the new garage than actually trying to get by parking around on campus.
Gonzalez says he is impressed the idea for Raider Park came from an alumnus, and he hopes to see more ideas in the future.
I guess that was pretty cool about how he put forth his ideas of how he had a tough time finding parking on campus and stuff, and he decided to do something about it. I think more people should do that. So.
The garage is set to open September 1st. For MCTV, I'm Gina Martinez.
Thanks, Gina. The illegal use of prescription drugs among college students continue to gain popularity. In today's society, the pressure to excel in more than just academic settings has led some students to use illegal and often dangerous methods.
They may help you stay awake for longer memorization periods, but you're probably not going to remember the material over longer periods of time or be able to relate ideas to each other.
Young says cramming during all-nighters can result in illegal use of drugs like Ritalin to stay alert.
Smoking bans have been placed on many local bars and restaurants, which continues to spark debate between smokers, owners, and the government. Smoking bans vary from state to state, but one thing is certain: these bans have left many people unhappy.
As far as government telling businesses what to do with their businesses with something like that that's legal, I think it should be down to the owner of the business. And I'll tell you right now, I think we as Americans have the right to be unhealthy.
The Center for Disease Control states smoking bans will protect people and in turn reduce the risk for disease.
The pressure to be healthy and eat organically is more than it was 10 years ago. But does eating organic foods really benefit the body? Rachel Kirkendall explores the benefits.
A fresher taste and environmental benefits contribute to organic foods increasing popularity, but is the industry all it's cracked up to be? Well-Body Natural Foods owner Carol Nebb believes it is. She says eating organically provides her with more energy, better focus, and tastier food. The Lubbock native spread the practice on to her children as well.
My children have been raised on organic foods. You put a salad fruit plate out of conventional, they won't eat it. I won't eat it. It doesn't taste good. It kind of has a dirt flavor. It just doesn't taste right. When you put out a plate of organically grown, it's fuller in flavor. My children will eat it. I'll eat it.
Not all organic foods are created equal, though. Some health experts agree root crops and soft foods like carrots, potatoes, and peaches make up the most important foods to buy organically, while peanuts and other shelled goods can be skipped if you're on a tight budget. Texas Tech nutrition professor Lydia Klober says organic foods' higher price stems from regulations placed on the industry and the amount of work it takes to grow natural foods. She says research shows organic products don't benefit the body more than conventional foods do. They're simply made without those controversial chemicals.
Research does not show that these foods are nutritionally superior. Okay, there's really no difference. Now, some people will say the taste matters, but if you're on a budget, I wouldn't do it.
Klober adds that it is still unknown if organics better the body because they're chemical-free. Regardless of nutritional value, taste is a main factor in natural eating. Healthy Essentials store manager Anna Payton says after her first bite of an organic apple, she never looked back.
They taste cleaner. They taste like they used to taste, 20, 30 years ago. Not the chemical taste that you get now.
Klober says natural food growers avoid chemicals by using manure to fertilize rather than pesticides. Chemicals make conventional produce more resistant to elements of nature. Organically grown produce has a shorter shelf life and is smaller without the strength of those hormones. Klober says organic eating is a lifestyle choice, not an essential to healthy living. In a nutshell, it's your taste buds that should decide which type of food you eat. With MCTV, I'm Rachel Kirkendall.
Those green apples really did look good.
They did look very tasty.
Thanks, Rachel. That's all the time we have today. Thanks for watching our MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Janet Ramos.
And I'm Tanesha Ward. Enjoy the rest of your day.